Fifth, Agile Principle. Welcome to Scrum Positive. This is Vinod Narayan. Thanks for tuning in. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Let me first read the principle. Build projects around motivated individuals. Give them the environment and support they need and trust them to get the job done. What do you understand from that? We understand that there are different kind of people. Some people are motivated, some people are not motivated. But if we want our projects to be successful, if we want products to deliver value incrementally on a regular, continuous basis, we need to work with motivated individuals. So first let's look at what is a motivated individual and what is a demotivated individual, someone who's not motivated. When you get up in the morning and when you go to the office, if you're going to the office, what motivates you? That's a fundamental question that we all have. I'm not saying that everyone in the world is motivated. There are surveys that say that a lot of people are not that motivated when they go to work. They don't think that they're completely present there. But at the same time, I think there's a way that we can be motivated. There might be small things that actually trigger you to be motivated. Now for me, when I go to the office, if I work in a place where there's a long drive, I listen to podcasts, I listen to books. Those are things that really take me through that long drive. It makes me, I look forward for it because there are some podcasts that I regularly listen to. That said, Scrum Positive is also available as a podcast every Monday. It'll be one episode behind what is here on the YouTube. But I listen to podcasts, I look forward for it, and I kind of look forward for that drive to the office. That's one thing. I look forward for the morning coffee that I make when I get to the office. And I get motivated about working with people. That's what really motivates me. More than the whole concept of agile and agility, I work with people, and that's what really gives me a lot of, and that's why I like to go to the office, because I think there's a value in that. So I am motivated when I get to go to the office and I get to work with people. I am not motivated when I don't think I produce a value. If I don't work with people, if I'm remotely working, staring at a screen in which even the camera is not on, I'm not motivated. So when we're doing a project, we have to make sure that people are motivated. If they're not motivated, we need to do what is needed for motivating them. And I'm not talking about motivation pep talks or anything like that. I mean, that can only take you so far, but you have to really know what makes people demotivated and what you can do to change that. So you should build the projects around motivated individuals. There might be some people who will be motivated to work on some projects while some other people would be motivated to work on some other projects. Won't it be better if we could get the motivated people to work on the projects that motivate them? Now, it is not enough to have motivated people. There's something else that it says. You have to give them the environment and the support they need and trust them that the job is done. You cannot get a set of motivated people, get them the project, and then you don't give them an environment to succeed. If you don't give them an environment where you trust them to get the job done. For example, if it's a 2-week sprint that you're doing, you allow the motivated people to take up the work that they're going to complete, and then you keep pestering them or changing priorities mid-sprint. You don't trust them to deliver. Yes, there might be some times when the developers might not be able to deliver something, but then you have a process in this to do a retrospective and kind of look at what went wrong and kind of correct it. But you have to trust that these are people who really want to do a good job. But if you build a relationship on mistrust, then They're not more motivated. You can put any kind of motivated people into an environment that is created where there's a culture of mistrust, and they will become demotivated. It is so easy to demotivate someone. It's not that easy to motivate someone. But then, if you are a person who believes in trusting other people, if you are a person who thinks that if someone says they're going to do it, I'll trust them to do it. Now, if there is a pattern that they're not going to do it, then we need to address the problem. But first, trust. When someone says, don't always look at the person saying that, I don't trust that person. No, first trust. Have solid evidence to think otherwise. That's my personal thought. Now, this works exactly that way when you look at life as well. Relationships, trust, friends, partners, kids. You ask the kids to study, you trust them, and make them. So we, in Scrum, we talk about self-organized and self-managed teams, right? In parenting, you want kids to be self-organized and self-managed. Sometimes what you need to give kids is systems. Because kids might not know what are the systems that they should use to organize themselves, to manage themselves. Systems thinking is something that's so important. We need to help kids or anyone that we work with to look at the system. When you're transforming, like an agile transformation or something, what you're doing is you're creating systems. You're creating systems that will transform the organization to being agile. It's by any impediments, any problems that stop you from being agile, you have a system to remove that. So that's what transformation is all about. It's not like an end state that you reach. It's an ongoing process. You'll find new problems when you solve your current problems. That's how work happens. That's how life happens. That's why we keep reinventing ourselves and learning new things. So bringing these motivated individuals together on a project, giving the environment, giving them the support. Sometimes you need to provide them support. And support also, some people need more support than some other people. So make sure that what kind of support is needed and evaluate that support. Maybe after some time, the support becomes micromanaging. Initially, the support that you gave was probably hand-holding. But once they learn things and once they know how the system works, you don't need to hand-holding. Because if you start hand-holding, you might kind of make them feel that why are we wasting time on this? This is something that we know. So you need to step back. Just like parenting. At least as a coach, I don't look at coaching as a parenting activity, but there's so many things I learned from coaching that I think is very useful from a parenting perspective. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to it. And if you have any questions as you listen to the video, you have any questions, please share that in the comment box. And as I do my videos, if that is a relevant question, I'll put that into the video. If not, I'll have a separate video addressing some of those questions. You guys take care. I'll see you all next week. Thank you.